very warm good morning to all my dear darling students of Sri Gokula Public School. Welcome to English online class. This is Nida ma'am with you, and I hope that you are all having a great and a wonderful time studying at home. So my dear children, let me start today's class with a small question. This is the time that you are preparing for your future. We are now in the process of planning and deciding on how to build your career and your future. The time starts from now on. You are almost to complete your 9th standard, your 10th, 11th, 12th is your deciding years, and it is now very important that you have to start planning for your future. So what is your decision, or what are the factors that allow you to make a decision? What is your success mantra? We all need to remember that there is no time for us to while away, and we need to be working very hard to achieve our dreams. Let me share a small experience with you. It was my childhood dream and passion to become a teacher. Of course, standing here in front of you, we know that I have achieved my dreams. But the journey towards it was not as easy as you might feel. It took a lot of hard work and determination for me to become what I needed to become. In fact, before becoming a teacher, I had to do many other kind of jobs, office jobs and clerical jobs to reach at this point. It was only 10 years before that I got a chance to pursue my education in B.Ed and become a teacher. Of course, through experience, I have learned that miracles can happen in your life if you have the heart and the willpower to achieve your dreams. It is told that becoming a teacher is the most difficult profession in the world. It is filled with tensions and worries each and every passing moment. Hence, majority of the people across the world choose not to come into teaching profession. Yet, I feel joy and happiness in being a teacher. When I'm with my students, I feel like I am in a paradise. It makes me feel satisfied and gives a meaning to my life, because this is what I always wanted to be. It is like I have hit the stars by becoming a teacher. I want each of my students also to narrate in your future such a story of hard work, of determination, and definitely of achieving your dreams. So go for it, aim for the stars and get it. In today's class also, we are going to discuss about two such personalities. One is Santosh Yadav, an Indian woman who happens to be the first woman to have climbed Mount Everest twice in her life. In fact, we know that climbing one time Mount Everest is such a difficult task. She has gone about to achieve it for 2 times in her life. In the next article, we are going to discuss about Maria Sharapova, a Russian tennis player who became the top seeded at the age of 18 years old. So let's begin today's class. What made these women become extraordinary and achieve their dreams? Let's go through their life story and learn from them. Santosh Yadav was born in a very remote village in Haryana. She had 5 brothers. When her mother was pregnant with her, a saint had come to visit their house and blessed her mother to have a boy child. Of course, in many parts of India, we still believe that having a boy child brings fame and honor to the family. Hence, the saint had blessed the family with a boy child. Santosh's grandmother expressed her desire in having a girl child. The saint was taken aback but still blessed the family to have a girl child. Hence, Santosh was born. Even though her name suggests contentment or happiness, as in Santosh, it is told that her childhood was not a happy one. As I said, in a remote village in Haryana, there was no equality in her life. Yet Santosh chose to be rebellious and question the systems in the society. While other girls wore traditional salwar kameez and churidars, Santosh preferred to wear shorts. Very determined to do what she wanted to do. This created much havoc in her family, but she stood strong to her words. Santosh's family were very rich landowners and they could afford their children to go and study in the best schools in New Delhi. But since girls' education was not given much importance, she was sent to a local school. Having no other choice, Santosh silently bared this and continued her studies in a local school. At the age of 16 years, most of the children in their village were married off, and similarly Santosh had to go through such a pressure from her family. But at this point, she just went to Delhi and decided to continue her further education there. Her parents opposed this decision and said that they would not fund her education. But Santosh was not afraid. She boldly and gently replied to her parents that she would definitely find a part-time job somewhere in Delhi and get the expenses for her education done. Seeing the determination in her words, her parents decided to help her continue her studies. Santosh wanted to be highly qualified and her father accepted her wish. After passing high school, she joined to Maharani College at Jaipur and stayed at Kasturba Hostel. The Aravalli hills were near her hostel. Often she saw villagers climbing the hills and disappearing behind it. She was curious to know what was beyond the hills, and one day she decided to find out. Santosh found a few mountaineers who allowed her to join them in their mountaineering expedition. Since then, Santosh used to gradually progress in her mountaineering skills. She found great passion and interest in mountaineering. She slowly started saving up money to get enrolled in the mountaineering course at Nehru Institute at Uttarakashi. As her college semester got delayed in completing the course, she did not have time to return back home and inform her parents, or rather her father, that she has enrolled in the Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. In fact, she had to immediately complete her college and join at Nehru Institute. What Santosh did is that she went to the college and then wrote a letter of apology to her father, informing that she has already sought admission in the Nehru Institute. Santosh started going for expeditions every year. She developed an immunity towards cold climate. With immense mental strength, determination and hard work, she was able to achieve what she wanted. In 1992, just after 4 years of casually climbing the Aravalli Hills, Santosh Yadav was on the top of Mount Everest. She was only of 20 years of age. A huge accomplishment for a woman of such a young age. The world saw in her a woman of immense physical strength, mental strength and passion. The other mountaineers who were her companions in these expeditions remember her not only as a woman of immense strength and stamina, but also of a great humanitarian. She was successful in saving a fellow climber, Mohan Singh, who fell short of oxygen by sharing her oxygen with him. Within the next year, she joined a group of Indo-Nepalese women in conducting expeditions. Then she climbed the peak of Mount Everest for the second time. Indeed, she had made India proud. And hence, she received the Padma Shri Award. Santosh Yadav recollects her feelings on being at the top of Mount Everest. She tells that she felt very proud and happy, and her joy cannot be put into words. Definitely, it is a very miraculous moment. She had hoisted the Indian flag on the top of Mount Everest. She also believes in preserving the environment, and hence, on her return back from the peak of Mount Everest, she also collected 500 kilograms of garbage from the Himalayas. In fact, a great task to be done. So my dear children, this is a small story of Santosh Yadav. There are many things that we need to learn from this story of Santosh Yadav. From a very young age, she had to tackle and overcome difficulties in her life. But the story of Santosh Yadav tells us to keep on moving in spite of whatever difficulties we face in her life. Have you seen the river flow? It flows continuously. In between the river, there might be boulders, rocks, stones, and many other things. Does the river stop when it sees a rock or a boulder? No, it does not. It divides into two and passes by around that rock or the boulder to continue its journey. Our life should be like that. We need to move on in spite of whatever difficulties we face in our life. And this is important to achieve our dreams. I pray and hope that you all achieve whatever you want to be and be very happy in your life. So work hard, be focused on your dreams, and have a wonderful life. With this, we are concluding today's class. Read the textbook, study your notes, and attempt the test paper. Have a wonderful day and farewell. Thank you and have a nice day.